Why aren't unions chipping in?
Well, unions are upset for a couple of reasons. One, they feel that North Carolina is just, it's a right-to-work state. They don't feel it's friendly to unions. And they don't feel that they had very much say in selecting North Carolina when the Democratic Party did it without their input. So they say for that reason, and also because they'd prefer to spend their money on grassroots efforts, get out the vote efforts, as opposed to, say, buying skyboxes in Charlotte, they've decided largely not to contribute.
Now, the Democrats are aiming to raise a lot less this time than they did for Denver in 2008, and yet they're still at risk of not being able to fund it. Why is that? You mentioned that in your story.
Well, they're struggling. They're trying to raise about $37 million, and they're having some difficulty. Our reporting shows that they're about $20 million short. The convention is a few months away, so they're scrambling a little bit.
But the handicap, you mentioned in there that there's a handicap, right? They're not taking corporate money, they're not taking lobbyist money. Why is that? Republicans are, right?
Right. Well, they're not taking money from corporations, not taking money from lobbyists. The Republicans don't have these kinds of restrictions. They're doing this because they're trying to follow President Obama's prescriptions about special interests. Obama has said special interest money should not taint democratic politics, and so they're trying to sort of be consistent with that and adhere to that.
Hey, Peter, what kind of an embarrassment is this to the Democrats? I mean, I feel like this is a little bit of deja vu, just in that when the Obama administration was pushing for contraception coverage, and there was a backlash from religious organizations that they sort of mishandled that, didn't sort of anticipate the backlash, and here we are. You know, they planned something else. The Democrats have planned this convention. We're going to have it donor-free and this kind of thing, keep the corporations out, and all of a sudden they've kind of counted on the union support without checking with the unions first.
Well, yeah, I mean, you do have to wonder about the planning. I think it's likely, look, there's going to be a convention. There'll be a convention in Charlotte. It's very possible, though, they might not be able to do it in the way they had planned. It's possible the Democratic National Committee may have to kick in. The Obama campaign, as you know, is raising tens of millions of dollars. They may have to kick in some money. And there's also some pressure to drop this prohibition on corporate giving and maybe have corporations give after all. So we spoke to one Obama fundraiser who said something's going to have to give here. There's going to have to be some compromise.